Sorry I lost you. The stream was unstable. Hopefully you guys come back. I don't know. Unstable stream, guys, so y'all are just coming back. I do apologize for that. Still new to the new app. I guess it works just like regular YouTubers. I'm about to cover up the stem hole. Oh, I'm so dripping in there. Yeah, like I said, this thing's about the size of a basketball. What am I making? I am making homemade pumpkins. Instead of going out and buying them at the store, these are homemade pumpkins. Paper mache. And I'm creeping them up. I found this guy on YouTube that showed how to do this with paper clay, and I went for it, and it actually is turning out pretty cool. This thing's still got a few more steps to go before it's completely finished. So I'm just coating it with the napkins to give it an extra layer of protection. And then after this layer is this layer is down, I'm going to be putting paint on, and then I'm going to be putting a waterproof varnish over top of it. That way it's safe, because down here in Georgia, the night of the party, it's supposed to rain a little bit, so I don't want it to mess up and fall apart. I've got a few of these to do. Yeah, these are some homemade Halloween pumpkins. The person that I'm speaking about, who I watched do this, they actually use the brown napkins. Well, guess what? I don't got them. So I'm using what I've got with this, and I think it'll turn out just fine. Hey, KK! Yeah, long time no live. I know, right? I have missed everybody. I'm using a third-party streaming app on my phone, so I'm able to stream on mobile. I figured her out. Figured out a streaming app, so I could. So I found a cheat. How am I doing? I have been a busy bee for the last month or so. If you joined in on my very last auction, I told you I was going to be busy through the month of October, that you wouldn't see me much, and I was correct. I've been doing all right. I mean, just making it day by day. James Lee's been out of work, so he's been doing light stuff at his job. His boss let him do that, so he'd make some kind of money. So we were able to do that, but it's not going to be as much as we usually get. Yeah, whatever works, right? Yep. been busy, 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 busy. And at my friend's house, working on Halloween props for the party, because we are hosting. We have been very, very busy. Very, very, very busy. Ooh. If you see the camera wiggle, I'm hitting it with my paintbrush by accident. So how has everybody else been? I have not spoken to you guys in a while. You see me posting in the group, but not really speaking to anyone in particular. It's actually healing real good. I've been playing nursemaid and cleaning it once or twice a day and making sure he actually puts pressure on the leg, and he's healing pretty good. It's looking good. He looks like a little Frankenstein on his leg, but it's healing real good. I'm pretty sure he'll be back and going in the next probably 3 weeks, maybe. Yeah, God is good. You know, whenever you think that you're down and out, look around you, because there's always somebody that's in a worse situation than you. I've learned to accept that throughout my life. My mom and my dad taught me that if you think that you're in a bad situation, look around. There's always somebody that's in a worse. Yep, I'm back. There's always somebody in a worse situation than you. And so I've just kept that in the back of my mind and just kept going, because I mean, if you keep the faith, God is always good to you, and God will return what you give in. Pimp with a lip, LOL. My man is part of that club since he broke his leg a few years back. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I actually did take off a few days from my crafting to take care of him. He was hurting. It scared the bejesus out of me whenever he called that day. Ugh. If anybody has ever had somebody get hurt at work, the absolute worst comes to your mind whenever they say, I've been hurt. I need coffee too, but if I drank coffee right now, I'd be as jittery as a June bug, and I wouldn't be able to concentrate too much on this. I need a steady hand for this, because yeah, I'm just wondering where the heck I'm going to put this once I get the coating on, because my craft room is a complete mess, literally. Messy. I've been a messy Marvin. I'm gonna try and revamp my craft room. I'm gonna be moving some things around in the next few weeks after everything's settled, to get a new perspective in my craft room. I want to move things around, you know. I love my windows, but it's so cold in the wintertime here. The wind, the breeze just breezes right through, and so what I'm thinking of doing, doing something. Alright, this is really heavy. Literally, it's gonna have to have a stake or something to be held up. I need to break that. See, it's wanting to fall on its face, but where we're gonna put it, it'll be held up. Well, I'm gonna leave that up to Ariel on where she puts this humongo thing. gotta make a stem for this too. But that is gonna be easy. If I need to, I'll just take a stick, break it, and put it in the top because I left a small hole where you could stick one in there. You had to turn the coffee machine back on. Alright, I'll take a coffee with cream and sugar. Light sugar. Pretty please. I have a few projects in mind. I don't know if I said that here or in the last stream that I tried. But I've got a few projects in mind. Carolyn sent me a thank you package with some goodies in it, and I'm going to be playing with that, making a few things. I've got to do some coffee stain paper because I have not made any of the everybody's favorites, and Thursday will be hardcore slamming some stuff together for you guys for the auction on Friday, hopefully, because everybody's favorites have not been made, and so I'm thinking that I'm going to be pulling an all-nighter on Thursday. I do that a lot. Excuse me. Burped. I ain't had a single thing to eat today. That's it. Sitting here burping. Oh. Roly-poly here. I said, well, James Lee, he's smarter than me apparently. I needed to have this dried pretty quickly because normally this stuff takes a few days to dry. But my beautiful, smart honey, he was in the kitchen last night. He knew that I had to have it dry, and I was kind of panicking. He turned that oven on. He put these things, he opened the oven lid or oven door, and he set 2 glass bowls down. And I'm like, what are you doing? He said, just look, just watch. And so he let's see, I want to do my makeup like Sally. Well, y'all will see what I'm gonna be doing. But anyway, he put those glass bowls down on the oven door, and I'm like, what are you doing? He said, just you wait. And so he goes and gets my pumpkins, and he sets my pumpkins on the glass bowls like a prop type thing, that way it'll dry. And he dried out my pumpkins, and I needed to get dry. So my smart honey was helping me last night. You should have seen him. We were over at our friend's house last weekend, and he couldn't put any weight on his leg. And so my friends, they had a wheelchair, and we all needed to get some things done. And so he was helping our friend's husband with pulling nails and stuff out of a thing that we're gonna be doing for kids. A little game thing for kids, and he was pulling nails out of boards, and he was just wheeling around. It was so cool and so fun to see him moving and working, not letting things tear him down and make him not be able to do something. He had determination, I can tell you that. I have another friend who loves Jack Skellington and Sally. It's not what I needed it to do. So is anybody working on the Oddball October challenge that I have in the group? Anybody? Are you doing it? Are you going to join? Oh, cool. Cool mug. I need the bowl that I was using so I could prop this up. Don't have it in here. Really, that won't work. No, it's top, still top heavy, but yeah, I'll just hold it. Oh, no, don't you do it. A crafter's treasure is what she can find in her room. When I originally cut this pumpkin, I actually didn't make a nose hole for this thing. I used my paper clay to do that, and it's actually really sturdy. All this is glue, toilet paper, and oh shucks, what's it called? I had to go on a search for it because I actually got the wrong brand the last time. Joint compound. That's all this recipe is. There's no flour, there's no salt, no nothing. Joint compound, glue, and toilet paper. You're going to end up burning it up because this stuff gets thick as you know what. Yes, that's 0. Is that there was a tutorial that I watched on YouTube. I've watched some of the crafting videos when I can, but videos and things like that, or like decoupage. I haven't been able to watch a lot of my regular crafting people's, and so after I get this party done, I'm gonna be binging. I'm gonna be sitting down and binging until I fall asleep, watching all my crafters that I've missed. with our air. What? Oh, paintbrush. And yes, I'm in my robe because it is slightly chilly in here. So if you see my sleeves at any time, I'm in my house coat. Cause I ain't going nowhere. Whoop. Top heavy. I ain't going nowhere, so why should I have to put on specific clothes when I know I'm not going nowhere? I hear my kitty outside hollering. I have kitties inside my house. Their eyes are wide open. They are wide open, running, ramping through the kitchen because we have a gate up, a baby gate up, so they won't tear into the living room. Got Rainy in there. She's watching them. Oh. After I get this done, I'm going to go turn on the oven and do what he did and start drying this bad boy out. Because I want to start the painting later this evening if I can dry them out fast enough. Hi, Shelly. How is everybody? I see you guys slowly coming in. Thank you guys for coming in. I got to finish my back, guys. So after this one, I think I will do the coating of the skin layer for my back. I got the he's here. I got the body done. I just need to do the textures on it. He's just nothing but paper and masking tape and the pink insulation, you know, the foam insulation. And he's wrapped up in masking tape. I bet you that's Raven crying in there. We named our black kitty Raven. Please tell me if you understood what the heck I was saying. I barely understood. But we named the black kitten that we have Raven, and that's James Lee's. She's actually more of a smoky black instead of true black. She's got a little stripe of white running down, I mean just a minuscule stripe of white running down the center of her chest. She's pretty. Don't know what color her eyes are going to be, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be gorgeous. I bet you they're going to be blue. Hopefully. Black cat's eyes are either normally orange, blue, or yellow. I'm not sure. It'll be exciting to see once they get their true color. She's got a little blue ring around her black irises, so I'm hoping they might be blue. Alright, I gotta wrap the tooth up. Oh, that's so cute, Bonnie and Clyde. Well, we did have her named another name. I can't remember what the other name was, but James Lee changed it. He liked Raven better. I think it was Sabrina. I'm not sure. I don't know. I can't remember. But I have another kitty that looks a lot like Socks, and so I named her Boots. We've got two female cats that have the white socks on their feet. And so Socks is outside, and then we have a Boots. So Boots and Socks, or Socks and Boots. I want to call her Socks. Yeah, Bailey is Mama Wanda to me. Oh, my nose. Guys, have y'all noticed the weather change? Like, it turned from hotter and a firecracker on the 4th of July to windier and chillier than, yeah. I don't even know. It's gotten chilly willy out here. I like the fall, but I don't like it changing that drastically. So how many of you all are going to make your own jack-o'-lanterns this year? Or if you do celebrate Halloween, are you going to make your own, or are you going to buy them? It's pretty easy to make your own. You don't have to have very many supplies. All you basically need is Mod Podge and paper and tape. Hey, Marina. Marina, I'm glad you're in here. I'm still going to have the auction on Friday, but it's probably going to be later than when I normally stream because I'm not sure of when my friend is going to be picking me up, and not sure what time, so it's kind of like to be announced. So if you have a time set for the 18th, take it down because I don't know what time it's going to be. And I may need to contact you sometime in the next little bit to get passwords. You know what I mean? Oh, you put it to be announced? Oh, good. Okay, good, because I'm not available until after 7. Okay. I will get a hold of the moderators and find out when everybody is going to be available because I haven't messaged any of the group and asked, or the people that normally help me, I haven't messaged anybody and asked. If anybody was going to be available on Friday, which I need to do. I'm a silly goose. I just don't know what time to tell everybody because even I don't know. So whenever you see me pop up, that'll be the beginning. but I will try and give everybody a fair warning, hopefully. All right, Miss Erin, go enjoy that shower. I need to hop in the shower too. But, you know, this is having to be first, so I gotta finish it. I'm on a deadline, big time deadline. But I normally can get my work pieces done by deadline time. That is part of the challenge with me. I love being able to work on a deadline. I work better in a pinch than I do just regular, because I know I take my time, but I actually work better under stress. I can get things done, sadly. I can get things done a lot faster under stress. Weird, I know, but I think that's from back when I was being raised. Daddy always said, do your best. And that was what I did, even though I was under stress. Because I always wanted to make my dad proud. I always wanted to make him proud, and I always tried to do my best. When I ran track in high school, Daddy always said, either you come in first or second, or you ain't did no good. And so I strived during school to make the grades to be able to run track. And I practiced and I practiced and I practiced. Like whenever we'd practice at school, like after school, I'd come home. We had a big hill right past the house there, up on a hill. And I would sprint up this hill. Even after practice, I would come home. It would still be daylight, so my happy butt was outside sprinting up this hill just to get better and better. And that was an accomplishment I did when I was younger, because I always got better, because my coach seen that I was working hard and getting better and better at my running and sprinting. And so therefore she wanted to put me in different events because I was good at it. And so my coach also found out that I could run very quickly in a pinch, because during a track meet we had, there was a girl that injured herself and couldn't run, and they were leery about me being put into the event. So coach said, okay, what's the worst you can do is lose, right? Ain't no biggie, don't worry about it. So coach put me in, and it's basically where you run around. I can't remember. It's been a minute. It's where you basically run a lap around the track. 400, 4x4, or no, 4x8, I think. Heck, I don't know. But anyway, I was the last leg of the event. And generally, the last and the first are the fastest runners in track world. And so coach always put me either in front to start the race, or she put me in the back to finish it. Well, coach put me in the back, and so this girl she was the middle runner, one of the middle runners, and so she was one of the slower ones. So when I finally got the baton in my hand, this other girl from the other school was halfway around the other side of the track. Me being still fast, I caught up to her and I passed her on the track, and I ended up winning the relay because they had put me in. So after that, my coach was putting me in that race, since she knew that I could run, and she placed the other girl, one of the other slower girls, in something else. So I got my recognition by accident. It's cool. So being under pressure sometimes is a good thing for me. It makes me work faster, and makes me work a little bit harder and still get things done. Sorry if I hadn't seen you guys typing or talking. I've had my head down talking. I'm trying to make a little bit of wrinkle for the top of this. Because a little bit of wrinkle on a pumpkin ain't gonna hurt. Makes it look good. You're already working on Christmas stuff, Marina? Ain't that cool? Big creepy looking, isn't he? If you walked up on that, what would you think? Oh, swapping your Canadian group? Cool beans. Well, I actually surprised myself in how good this turned out. But we're going to be working on another one here in a little bit. I've got to go to the Dollar Tree and get some of those tea lights. Gotta get my 4 of them. Let me see if I can put that right there. Widget. Yes, I can. Well done, Bunny. Ah! I could have been doing that the whole time. Go figure. His smile was a little bit wider. It was like that, but where all the Mod Podge and stuff kind of weighted it down, it kind of closed his mouth a little bit. But I ain't worried. He still looks creepy. So what do you guys think? Is he creepy? Is he cool? Is he scary? Is he funny? What do you think? Yeah, what I needed to hear. Oh, I keep hitting the phone, so excuse that. Here we go. got her covered. I gotta make sure, because it's gonna be out in the weather. Ariel's not seen it since I snapped a picture of it yesterday. She might be watching. Maybe. She takes care of a lady. Her name is Miss Etta. She's a home care nurse. And so she likes to watch sometimes. Quite a bit. I wish she'd pop in if she was in here. Let me know what she thinks if she's here. Get in there. You working on handmade cards? Oh shucks, I cut that off too short. Okay. How do you measure? There we go. Open her up a bit. Well, hey, Zoe. I'm doing good, sweetheart. Doing good. As expected. Doing good as to be expected, as I should say. All right. Just see some around the inside of the eye. It's exposed. We don't want that exposed at all. all. There we go. Plus, I figured I needed to do a live at least a little bit before my auction. So, guys, not going to have a lot. It's not going to be a big, like my normal auctions are, because I'm going to be at someone else's house and I'm not going to tie up their workspace, because where I'm going to be doing the auction is where we're going to be setting up a lot of the things. And so I got to keep it to a reasonable time. Most of the way down. All right. How in the world could I miss that spot right there? I mean, he's not the normal shaped pumpkin with the ridges, but I will put those ridges in there. Well, I will make it look like there's ridges in there, but there's actually not. When I first did it, the ridges were in there. How I made this is I used a balloon and some twine. Oh, okay, sweetheart. I will try, but honey, I just want to let you know that I'm going to be very busy in the next little bit. Let's see if I can set this on my garbage pail here. So, this is what we have to see what we've been working on. So yeah, we got another few of these to do. Alright, set him on his head. Get it on his head. Now, got to work on this bat, because this has been a promised piece. And it was a challenge issued by my friend Ariel. Let's see if I could do it. So in the last videos that you've seen, I did a bat wing prop. I've got my bat wings in the other room. Can't really do anything with them right now. But I made the body for the bat out of just scrap paper, scrap pieces of foam board that I used to make tombstones, and tape. That's it. He's a little crooked because of the pieces, but that's okay. This is just the body. Once I get everything on this and it's dried and it's painted, you will not even notice. Oh, okay, I got you. Go do what you gotta do, Mama Wanda. poke the holes where the wire's going to go. Because gotta have that because that's where they're going to be connecting. Alright, now let's rip us off some more of this paper towel. Oops. I'm gonna have to get some more paper towels. I'm out. That's what I used to do a lot of my wake. That fit? Yes. Alright, so is my honey? Yes, my honey's in here. Hi, babe. I'm using the app to stream. I figure I needed to finish this and do a live. They're saying hi, James Lee. If you're in here, I know you hit and run for a lot. I'm just doing the things I told you I was going to do. Babe, I think you spelled hi backwards. I think it's H-I. I can't hardly see the screen. Either that's hi or I'm home. KK saying hi, babe. How's it going at the shop? I'm glad you're having a good day, sweetheart. I love hearing you say you have had a good day. I was telling him about the trick you taught me last night about the pumpkins and the stove. I'm gonna have to do that later with drying the other Mod Podge stuff. What temperature did you have it on? Out of curiosity. This does not have to be perfect by no means. Hey, were you still watching? I need to know what to put the oven on, so I can dry those pumpkins out when I finally get them done. Well, when I go in there and put them. My things look so rough when I first do these. Hey, little seeds in the house. I know I haven't been on in a while. You'll see. I do apologize to everybody, but as I said before, I was going to be very busy in the month of October preparing for this party. And not many videos have been coming out since James Lee got hurt at work because of that. Kind of sort of can't wait for this to get done. I'm tired of messing with it. I guess he didn't, since he came in and came out. Since he's not answered me. He does that. He will fly in and he will fly out unnoticed. I had done a video on how to put this thing together, but guess what? Somehow my files got corrupted and I lost it. So, I mean, it was a short video anyhow. I mean, you can almost tell what it is. I think over the course of the last few weeks, I'm going to have to go get some more. I'm going to have to get me another one of those gallon Elmer's glues because I've used so much Mod Podge and glue. It's unreal, guys. Or glue to make Mod Podge, excuse me. I'll just have to find the cash flowage to do that. And being out of work really bit us in the butt, and got to make the money to get to make it through the next little bit. So, yeah. That's what I guess the next auction will be for, is to make it through the next little bit. I mean, I'm going to have basically about the same things as I usually do because I don't want to bring a lot of things over to my friend's house and bog her house down with my crap, my crafty crap. So, beware, guys, that you will see about the same things as you did the last time. I was trying to grab some quick things. I may have a few new things, but not many. Many of you are ambidextrous. I am. I can write, paint, and do whatever with either hand. Takes talent to do that. Please excuse me if I get quiet, because when I get into things, you know, I get very quiet. Hopefully I didn't cover it up. No, I didn't cover up my marks for my wings to go down into. After I get this coated layer, I am going to pull out the other pumpkin that I've got to put the clay on, and I will show you how I do that. And it's kind of a tedious thing. I must have had yellow coloring on my table here, because his nose is yellow. What I did with the color yellow, I do know. Oh, yeah, I remember. Duh. I had some ink on my table. I've got to do a couple of layers on his ears, because his ears are real flimsy, because all they are made from tape. How are you guys doing? Y'all enjoying the fall weather? I'm going to all the fall festivals that are going to be happening in the next few weeks, or next week or so. I'm going to be preparing for the craft fair in December. We've already started sanding some of my boards, and I'm going to be making some signs for this. I'm going to be making some of my bulbs, because we noticed at the last fair that it was at last year that a lot of people like the homemade stuff like that. So I started out doing homemade signs and jewelry. So guess what? I'm going to step back into what I began with and see how that takes me, and see if I get any business from that, because it's really easy for me to get wood, because we just live right down the road from a Home Depot and Lowe's, so it's no biggie. They're within half a mile of each other, so I can get to it if I have extra orders. But I have 24 pieces of wood that I've got to sand down and fix up. So I've got myself plenty of stuff to do, and James Lee's going to be helping me do that. He's also got some ideas for the boards, and so I already have those written down. I think that's the kitties are hollering for mama again. Or they miss me, because all four of them, when I was standing doing the dishes last night at my sink, the kittens were wrapped around my legs, you know, at my feet, just laying on top of my feet. Do y'all have kitties that do that? Any of y'all? Kittens, like baby kittens? Oh, sitting on my feet. And when I'd move, they'd look up at me like, Mom, why'd you move? I was comfortable. I may go get one and show you. I'll go get James Lee's and I'll show you Raven. Y'all want to see a kitty? A pretty kitten? A kitten. Raise your hand if you want to see the cuteness. James Lee's a kitty. Where's everybody going? I know I'm not as intriguing as other people are right now, but this is something that I needed to get done, and I figured I'd come on and talk to you guys. Covered my whole word up. Plus, this does not have to be perfect. It's going to probably be hanging in a very dark place with strobe light. Oh my goodness, my stomach, y'all. I'm surprised y'all didn't hear that. Okay. Hole. I need to poke it about hollows again. Alright. That needs to sit to dry. Alright. Now for the fun part. Put this glue up. Now we're going to be working on this right here. And I need to take a trim. Get the jagged edges up. as I said before, this thing is like 8 layers deep. That's to put back in. Cut the hole in the bottom. You can wedge that back in and put the candle on top of it. You never know what's there. Alright, now the best part is this part right here. We get to work with the clay. Alright, I'm going to put a glove on because this stuff is very sticky. What I do is work the clay because this is nothing but like toilet paper. Toilet paper, joint compound, and glue. Where's everybody at? Where'd everybody go? If you're still here, say hey. Alright, gotta run. Father-in-law's here. See you soon. Bye, everyone. Bye, KK. Thank you for coming in. Y'all are going to get to see how this process works. Y'all can see, this is what it starts out to look like. Just a regular plain Jane pumpkin, like you would carve. And now I'm going to add the structure to its face, and you'll see how that works. You'll see the magic come alive. See this face just go wow. Pop your, it'll pop. Once I get done, where's my thing? There we go. Like if you don't have a creepy enough face, you can manipulate this clay to give it an even creepier form. Okay, now I want to make his nostrils. Looks like a piggy. This is James Lee's pumpkin. It almost looks like one of those pigs from what you call it, Angry Birds. Gotta work the clay, makes it stickier and more pliable. If you're just sitting here watching, I appreciate you staying. I would suggest using a pair of gloves for this clay, because this stuff will coat your skin and you won't be able to feel your fingers when you get done. I mean, it's not going to be the smoothest texture. I mixed it thick like this for a reason. But if you work it just right, you will be able to spread it. Who all's still in here? I still see a few people inside. Starting to get top heavy now. What you could do using this stuff to stick in a hole, like a small hole that you got in your wall. Stuff's so thick. Don't know if I'm going to have enough to do the whole pumpkin, but I'm going to sure try. He's gonna be a naughty pumpkin because he wants to fall over. Yeah, you ain't falling. I got this. Giving him character now. Ugh. Come on, stay put. Got that, huh? Look. I'll be cutting this off here in just a few minutes because I got to do some other things while this dries. And y'all, I know y'all are bored, so I'm gonna let you guys go. Just filling the rest of this little bit of face in. I will post pictures of the finished products, like painted and all. But give me a day. Remember, if you're watching the replay of this, you can always fast forward me. Alright, so there is what we have so far. The next big one. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today. Hopefully, you got to watch something cool happening. This was just me finishing up some projects that I needed to finish. And I needed to get online and let you guys know that I will be having the auction on Friday, so please stand by on the time for the auction. But it will be this coming Friday, the 10th or the 18th of October. So if you're not part of our group, please come by and visit us at Creative Jewels by Emily on Facebook. I also have a business site, so if you Google it, you'll either come up on my business site or you'll come up on my Facebook site. So, guys, I hope to see you guys very soon. I love you all, and I will see you guys on the next broadcast. And she is posting the group, I believe. If not, we'll cooperate. I don't think Mapbot's cooperating, not Marina. If you guys would like to order anything from Paper Mache, I will be glad to make it for you. I don't think it's gonna post, Marina, but you can post it in the comments after the video is posted. But anyway, guys, I love you all, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.